Over my 35 years at ECS, this is the 71st plenary session that I've helped to organize. But this is the first time I've been at this podium, except to help with a malfunctioning microphone or podium light. It's an honor and a privilege to be here. We have some important things to talk about. ECS has been an organization that's been laser focused on its mission, to disseminate research to advance the science. This hasn't changed for 114 years, and during my time here, I felt great satisfaction in serving this vibrant and innovative community of electrochemists and solid-state scientists. But there's so much more to accomplish in this field. The science we represent provides solutions to worldwide problems in energy and water and health and general planet sustainability. At our last meeting in Phoenix, the U.S. Undersecretary of Science and Energy, Lynn Orr, gave a keynote lecture, and he called out for sustainable solutions found at our meetings and on the pages of our journals. At this meeting, there's a special session on Science for Solving Society's Problems. It's a program in which we partnered with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to solve problems in water sanitation. The Gates Foundation recognized that electrochemical processes represent solutions to these problems that affect 2.5 billion people worldwide. It's never been more important to advance the science, and I couldn't be more excited about our future, which will be propelled by the Free the Science initiative. Over many years, now decades, I've watched the commercialization of scholarly publishing. It's led to high subscription prices, and these are barriers to dissemination. Billions of dollars every year are spent by research organizations to pay for access to information and discovery. That's money that could be better spent in your laboratories on research. The commercialization inhibits the discoverability of research and ultimately the advancement of science, stifling our mission and the mission of many professional societies. With over a century of experience disseminating scholarly information, ECS was faced with questions about the future of our journals and the impact on our mission. So, we did what we do best. We formed a committee with top leaders in our field. And after a year of intense study, the committee determined that there was no alternative as compelling as complete open access for addressing the dissemination issues associated with the Society's publications. After reviewing the work of the committees, the ECS board committed to Free the Science with the ultimate goal of making all the research in our digital library free to publish and free to read, freeing the science for everyone. We started the initiative in 2014 by freezing our subscription prices with the intention to eventually phase out subscription rates entirely, and we began to publish open access manuscripts. We're currently publishing at a rate of about 50% of the manuscripts published in our journals. We've also created credits for our members and subscribers and have waived most of the article processing charges that usually accompany open access publishing. The short-term data we collected is showing trends that open access papers are getting more citations and definitely more access and more downloads. Open access works. In the first phase of our Free the Science initiative, we've deployed a plan to attract authors to ECS journals to share their work by publishing open access with us. This will drive greater dissemination, and it'll do it in perpetuity. We also developed a financial plan that helps us realize our Free the Science goal the next decade, and we've begun to collaborate with other organizations that support open science and some that recognize the important connections that electrochemistry has to sustainability. Free the Science, when it's fully implemented, will be a remarkable legacy for ECS in the scientific publishing arena, but it will be fruitless if we don't concentrate on what we and all of you in the room are good at, and that's exchanging information at meetings like this, recognizing achievements in our field, supporting young scientists, and offering educational programs. All of these things, along with the support of our journals, will allow us to successfully free the science and ultimately accelerate progress. Few people have the opportunity to spend their career working for an organization like ECS. ECS is defined by a rare integrity of purpose that's driving this Free the Science initiative. Scholarly publishing changed, and the impact on our mission made this Free the Science initiative inevitable. We could go down the commercial publishing path, a path most other societies have chosen, but we decided to stay true to our mission and embrace the transformational change that ultimately will happen in publishing. For me, this is the most important initiative of my 35 years, but it's also the most daunting. Undoubtedly, Free the Science is a bold vision, and just as we've been supported by so many of you over the years, we ask for your support again now so we can secure ECS's future and advance this critical science at a pace I never could imagine when I began this journey. We've created the freethescience.org website, and we're about to show a video. Both are focused on connecting the dots between the sciences we represent and the practical application. These are tools for all of us to use, and not just among our ECS friends, because Free the Science is bigger than our society. It's about our global society, and not everyone knows about our sciences. But people care about the things that you all make possible, and that's the story this video tells.
We're the Electrochemical Society. We started publishing scientific research in 1902. We're electrochemists, right? Solid-state scientists, okay? Engineers, too. We're led by scientists for scientists. Why should you care about us? Because our science is going to save the world. How? Glad you asked. Start with smart transportation. We're talking cars with batteries, cars that run only on batteries, cars with fuel cells that use sugar, batteries that use air. Batteries are electrochemistry. Self-driving cars? Not without us. Fastest train in the world? Superconducting electromagnets. That's solid-state science. How's your health? Need a painless way to test your insulin level? This electrochemist invented it. Would you like biosensors that detect salmonella before you eat it? Our members are working on it. Heart problems? The battery in this life-saving device lasts 5 times longer than it used to thanks to this electrochemist. How about sensors that detect breast cancer using a simple mouth swab? Yeah, and they're cheap, and you can live here and the doctor gets the results there. Think much about rust? We do. On buildings, bridges, oil pipelines, water pipes, even on this old lady. Our folks are fighting corrosion. Care about renewable energy? So do we. Converting greenhouse gases to fuel, wind to energy, solar panels too. It's all our science. Great ideas, right? Speaking of which, did we mention Thomas Edison? Member! How about your smartphone? Taking pictures, getting directions, monitoring your heart, it's tracking your speed, your run, your attacks on aliens. It's a pocket-sized bundle of electrochemistry and solid-state science. You're welcome. Heard of Moore's Law? That's Gordon E. Moore to you, co-founder of Intel, solid-state guy, ECS member. Let's talk quality of life. Air filthy? Water contaminated? Just need a clean place to go to the bathroom? Some of our most important projects. Ours are the sciences of sustainability. Our community can save this place, but we need to do it better and faster. ECS has a simple plan. We want to free the science. Right now, most scientific research isn't free. Scientists pay to publish it, and people pay to read it. And not everyone can pay. We're talking developing countries, underfunded labs, innovative startups. So let's free the science. Let's give everyone open access to the critical research in the ECS digital library. Free the Science is a social movement. It's a sharing movement. It's a movement that is democratizing research. Free the Science will connect the dots between the problems and the solutions. We have a good start toward creating the fund we need, but we still need your help. You can free the science by publishing with us in our peer-reviewed journals, donating to ECS, and by being a voice for progress, openness, and solutions, whether you're a scientist or not. Together, we can free the science.
Well, I hope you liked it. I do think there's an important message there, and I want to repeat some of the things from the video because in order to succeed, we do need your help. So we ask that you publish with us, advocate for Free the Science among your peers, encourage your colleagues to become members, and get your institutions to become subscribers to ECS Plus in the transition period. Thank you for helping us kick off our fundraising, and thank you for a great 35 years at ECS.